Hello, beautiful people. I am so excited to be here. What are you expecting today? Because whatever you expect, that's exactly what you're going to receive. Give me a second. I am going to put another light here that comes from the side rather than the ring, because the ring will shine on my face and I don't like that. So let me... Okay. We'll see if this works better. A little better. Okay, so I have the whiteboard before me, rather behind me. I guess I saw it in the front and my forehead, whatever, in my mind's eye. I saw it in my mind's eye and I said before me. You see how interesting that is, right? I said the headboard is before me, but it was just because I had the thought, so the thought was before me, which is quite interesting because what I'm going to share with you today is the art of goal creation. How you can see the before and assume that it's there. Just the same way I did with the whiteboard. It's so fantastic how some things work, aren't there? Okay, so we're still in the beginning of the year 2020. And we have had many failures last year. We have had many circumstances, however you want to label them. To life, nothing is condemned. All is expressed, all is manifested. So it's obvious that whatever you've manifested came from inside of you. You held a belief of that. So now I want to show you how to create new goals, the art of goal creation. And when I say the art, it's because the person that takes a wristwatch, removes the backing, and there's, I don't know how many pieces, let's just say there's 150 pieces there. It's an art to put everything together, isn't it? Because if you don't know how to do it and the person knows how to do it, you are so impressed by them that you know that must be an art. In the same way, there's an art to put up the goal. When we say the goal, it means there's an art on how you operate. Okay? Every idea you have, according to Dr. Lipton, ideas are alive within the DNA, within the molecular structures of our bodies. And so, how do we put those ideas together, right? How do we bring them from the shadow into the physical reality? How do we bring them from the spirit into the physical world, so that not only our imagination enjoys them, but we want the physical body to enjoy them, right? So it's probably best if I don't have the light. So how do we do that? How do we bring something from heaven to earth? How do we bring every dream into reality? You are the source. Everyone outside of you is the source. Okay? So when we understand that I am the source, I'm the creator, everything that comes to me, it's a resource. It has been repackaged and given back to me. I am re-gifted my own gift. It's interesting I'm saying that because think of it. If you're buying a gift for someone for Christmas, what happens? If you don't like the gift, or if they don't like the gift, right? You gave them the gift. If they don't like it, some of us, when I say us, I've never done it, but let's say some of us repackage the gift and next year you give it back to that person. And it happens by mistake maybe, right? And that's a sign right there. Hey, I didn't like your gift, but take it back, right? Repackage, regifting. What you gift, what you create, what you source is going to be resourced. What you ask for, you receive. The asking is the given in the form of thought, image, and speech. So that's what I want to talk to you about. How do we give ourselves what it is we want? And we give ourselves what it is we want when we put ourselves into a place of receiving to begin with. First, I must receive in the spirit. I must develop my imagination, because the bigger the imagination, the more I allow myself to receive. Okay? And the bigger the goal, the bigger the reward. All right? And the way you manifest $1 million, you manifest $100. The question is, what am I allowing myself to receive? So now we're talking about goals. When you set up a goal, ask yourself the question, all right, what am I going to set myself up to receive? What am I willing to receive? Don't question the possibility of how. What am I willing to receive? And if you're not willing to receive, in the spirit. You're not allowing yourself to think, imagine, and speak in alignment. You're not allowing it to come into the physical. That's the only work that you must do, the work of the spirit. It is not by strength. It is not by force. It's not by the physical body. It's not by you going back to work 9 hours or 10 hours a day or 20 hours a day. It is not by that physical work. It is not by the strategy that you imply. 95% is mindset and 5% is strategy. It is by what you do in the spirit. So then we must ask ourselves then, okay, then I can set up any goal. You're the source. Remember, whatever you're packaging in your mind is going to be repackaged out there and given to you back. Okay? So who are you? You are a soul that has a mind that lives in a body. I am comes from the soul. When you say I am happy, you've got to see yourself with the picture being happy. The mind says I have. The mind says I have. The soul says I am because it sees the picture. I am already in the present, in the now. And the body says I have. The body says I am a soul, I have a body, and I live comes from the body. Now you experience it in the physical. I live that experience. Now I'm living out what my mind and soul has created within. So this is who you are. Your mind is your thought. So I have thoughts. I am an image called self-image. You, the self, see yourself with whatever. And then I live in the body that's called the speech. Your thought becomes speech. Your thought becomes visible. It's agreement between thought, speech, and the self-image. There has to be an agreement. This is called alignment. This is who you are. Right now, you have a problem and you say, I am sad. But here in the future, you want to be happy. The sad is the past. The happy is the future. In the now, as you can see, everything is happening. In the now, you can see an image of you being sad, and in the now, you can see an image of you being happy. Which will you choose today? Who will you serve today? Who will you serve? Which picture are you going to serve yourself back? Which picture, which image are you going to source, give life to? You must become aware, first of all, of this happening here. And awareness is your higher self. Is the you, the image of you being happy. It's the image of you being happy. That's the higher self. So the higher self, you step out of your circumstance and you say, wait a minute. The law of polarity says to me that for every sadness there is a joy. Okay, well, why should I serve sadness? Why do I serve myself sadness? Why do I keep serving myself? I feed myself with sadness. I can feed myself with joy. It means I feed myself with that image over and over again because your soul is crying out. Why? It wants an image. It's like, please, please, please stop thinking, stop speaking. Would you please imagine yourself to be that kind of a person? So in the now, you make a decision. So you, the I am, your soul says, I am, and you're bringing down, you're collapsing that higher self of you. I am happy. And when you say I am happy, it creates the image. In the now, you let go of the past, you make a new decision or agreement with the awareness, it creates an image, and then it becomes your future. You go before you, you prepare this place of you being happy. That's why you don't need to be happy to say you're happy. You prepare the place of you being happy through image, through alignment of speech, thought, image, and speech, right? I am happy, and you see the picture, and it's done. Now, if you don't feel happy right away, it's because what's missing is this. You need to understand how everything works. This is the scene where you are sad. This is the image that you experience right now being sad. But there is a future with you being happy. This is another scene. You keep enacting or scripting, I am sad. So you're playing out the part of a sad person. You can create another scene, I am happy. And then you step into it through an idea. This is an idea, I am sad. You keep manifesting it. This is an idea. I am happy. What's going to take you from one scene to another is another idea. This comes from awareness and decision. This agreement is going to download to you an idea that connects you or that lifts you up from your decision to that awareness into the physical, or you're collapsing. This is the law of attraction. Your idea collapses or attracts you to that image. So it happened that I was in the car. I was sad. It's been a couple of days. I was sad over a circumstance because even as a teacher, as a high performance mentor, sometimes you fall into those places of funk, right? You just don't know how to get yourself out. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, my body feels so sluggish, I'm going to put some physical energy. I'm going to go and play tennis. And I said, well, my rackets and my balls are at my friend's house. I'm going to drive. It was about an hour. You can imagine the torment in an hour. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to see me sad, blah, blah, blah. And I said, wait a minute, Luminita, the law of polarity says there's a higher version, a new reality of you where you're happy. I said, okay, great. What do I need to do? I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. And my thought is, no, you're not, no, you're not, right? The past with the future were battling within me, the old with the new. I'm happy, I am happy. And the more I kept saying I am happy, I was aware of that higher version of me. But by saying it, I kept aligning myself with that higher version until it created a picture. And I saw in a flash of a second, me laughing. When I saw that, I was quiet. The waters within me entered into rest because I spoke to the waters inside of me. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, right? Let there be light, let there be light, let there be light. Hence, my name is light. But I kept saying that over and over and over again. I got quiet, and then guess what happened? I said, I'm going to let my friend know that I am just about close to his house. Like he cared. He didn't care, I didn't care. But that was the idea that came. In the natural, it was like the natural thing to do. So even though it was a natural thing to do, it was still an idea. That's how the mind operates. Now an idea came to me and said, hey, let him know you're close to the house. I couldn't text, so I spoke to my phone. And I assumed the text was correct and I sent it. When I read the text, it was the most funniest, hilarious text I have ever sent. I started laughing to the point where my body was actually shaken in the thing. I didn't need to play tennis because I was so joyous. I was so happy. I was like a kid. Couldn't believe what my phone could put together for me. I'm like, I can't believe you. This was the idea that took me from sadness into happiness into joy. That was the idea. Just send your friend a text. I'm like, okay, great. And that was the idea that took me from a place to another, from a place of sadness to a place of joy. All you need is an idea in the marketplace. That idea was an idea in the marketplace. I'm in the market of selling and buying myself my own ideas. There's nobody outside of me. I am in a market of my own. I am the source. And I am the resource. You are me pushed out. When I give to myself and allow myself to enter into this unity, and I affirm what it is I have, I'm giving it to myself, to the point of vision. And when I reach the point of vision, it's given. Now, again, put myself into a place of receiving it. So move my body as a thought evolved being that I am. I move my body in that direction. Why is it that we're not accepting our ideas? Because we are not grateful. When you say, I am happy, and that's, you are praise. You are praising that higher version of you. You're saying you are happy, you are happy. And the lower version of you says, yes, I am. That's the auto-suggestion, or that's the agreement. But if you put this much work in it, now you become gratitude. You become thankful because this idea is going to come. You're thankful for this idea, you're receptive to it, and then you go there and you get the car or get the money that will take you to the car, because your resource is money. But the resource, the physical money, is an idea. And so you think of it, this idea came to me because this idea is worthy in equal amount to that image I hold of myself. My idea to text my friend was equal and worthy of me being happy. This idea of me texting my friend was already built within that higher version of me of being happy. If you have an idea of having a specific car, whatever idea comes to you, it's in the exact amount that you need to take you from no car to car. What it's waiting for you And I'm saying it's waiting for you, it's because it's waiting your acceptance. But if you live in a state of gratitude every single day for what it is you have manifested and say, you know, I am thankful for this, but you know what? You're not serving me anymore. I'm letting go of this. I'm letting go of this thing that makes me sad, this broken down car. I'm letting go. And you know how you let go? In your mind, you already see yourself giving that to someone else. That car is not even yours anymore. Because as long as you keep looking at this car and you're not giving it away in the spirit first, you're still saying you have a car. That's why many people don't go from where they are to where they want to be, because they're not letting go of what it is they have. Let go of that broken down car. Already have an idea who you should give it to. And in your mind, see yourself as if it's already given. And say, you know what? I don't have anything. And now the past is gone. I have no car. I must project for another car. I must manifest another car. But sometimes we live in two worlds. We live into the past and into the future, all in the now. And you can't do that. The moment you make a decision in the now, it affects your past and the future simultaneously. So you must let go of the past, which is what you're experiencing now. Become aware and say, no, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Why am I here? Oh, I'm here just like the day before because I didn't see myself doing anything else. That's it. Because I did not prepare another place for me to go to. I did not prepare this future, and I'm still living into the past. So this is the art of goal creation. And when we talk about visualization, you can affirm until you turn to vision, or you can have the vision and then you affirm. You can have one sentence that is approval or agreement. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. When you're saying I am, you're saying yes, I am. Yes, I am. What are you? What I see in my mind, what I visualized. Because what you visualize, it's your awareness drop in the picture. The lower self has to agree with it, and the higher self says, you are in the car. And you say, yes, I am in the car. Yes, I am in the car. That's the affirmation I am. You're saying, yes, I am in the car. Like, you point the picture to me, I look at the same picture, and we're both agreeing. We're both looking at the same picture. That higher version of you looks at the picture or projects the picture, and the lower version of you picks up the picture. And you go, that's evolution. I am. That's affirmation. Okay? So this is the art of goal creation. You need two people when two shall agree on earth. It's referring to that higher version of you exists already on earth. It exists. You must step into it. You only step into it when you agree with it. That's affirmation. All right? That's why we say I am. And when you say I am, it happens where in the present. All of this happens in the present. This is how we visualize. This is how we create. And we have these 6 steps, because these are 6 steps that we have within the program, Manifest Without Money. I don't encourage people to manifest a specific person just because they're lonely. I don't expect people to manifest $1,000 or $100,000 a year. I actually expect people to manifest millions. I expect people to get married. I expect people to reach their goals, because you are meant to live in love, peace, and joy. If that partner you assume they're going to be the love and joy and peace of you, then manifest them. Don't manifest them because you're lonely. If that car paid off will bring you love, peace, and joy, that's your goal. Your goal is to be in love, peace, and joy. Otherwise, you're going to be tormented all the time. You want to have such a quantum leap, and a quantum leap is referring to you having from abundance, from the overflow, because only then you can give generously to others. And so we don't want to manifest small things, because the way you manifest something small, you manifest something big. The thing is, what are you allowing yourself to manifest? Now, the law of relativity comes in and says, listen, buddy, listen. The law of relativity states, if you want 1 million, are you aware that there's someone that already has 100 million in a year? Yes, I am. Okay, so the law of gravity doesn't care if it pulls down to the ground 100 bricks or a ton of bricks. So the law of attraction doesn't care if you're thinking of 3,000 or 1 million or 100 million. What are you allowing yourself to receive? Can you put yourself into that place of ease, of peace, and love and joy right now? It takes faith, right? It takes faith. Faith is belief in the law. It's not belief in you. It's belief in the law. the law of thinking, the law of visualization, the law of speech. Your words will not return unto you void. Know this, what you align, mind, image, and speech will come to you. You have to believe in that law of operation. You are just like a TV, you operate with a manual. This is your manual. What I give you through my program is the manual of self-operation. How the self creates reality, who the self is and how the self creates reality. The self creates reality, and the creation is projected on the self. You are one and the same. The creator is the creation. So I am giving you the manual of operation of you as a creator, how to function in a creative process and not in a place of survival or competition. There's no survivalism or competition. Why is that? Because nobody exists outside of you. In your mind, nobody exists outside of you. Your only friends are those that are doing your will. Who are my friends? God says, my friends are those that do my will. That means everyone that comes into your business, those are your friends. You don't have no other friends. Those are your friends because they are doing the doing for you. They're the bread and butter for you. Those are the ones that should bestow love and appreciation. That's why you need to love everyone. You don't label people. But you must put yourself into that belief, into that understanding that everybody is a resource. Everyone outside of me is a resource. And as a creator, I'm the source. And everyone that gives it to me becomes my resource. And that resource comes in the form of paper, right? But I hold a vision of what I want and the paper comes. So this is who you are. This is what I offer in the program, Manifest Without Money. We're not playing games. We're not here to play life or do-overs. We just want to build and create an amazing dream life for us and have that quantum leap, okay? To have the quantum leap, like I said, you don't manifest small things. And when you understand you can manifest anything, and the fact that you manifest anything all the time, that means you can manifest small or big. It's a choice. It all comes down to choice. And the law already tells us we have a choice. You have a choice to be sad or be happy. You have a choice to manifest 1 million or 100 million. And the question is, what do you want? My coach and mentor, Bob Proctor, says, what do you want? The good and the bad has been put before you today. What will you choose? Are you going to choose to serve your old limitations? Your past can continue to serve it to yourself on a platter? What are you feeding your soul every single day, right? Are you going to continue to serve yourself that, or are you going to continue to serve yourself something else? What images, what speech, what thinking are you serving yourself? And does it feed you? Does it make you feel good? Does it raise your vibration? When you say, I have a wonderful relationship with money, how does that feel? If it doesn't feel good, that's okay. That means there's some sadness within you. We need to put a different picture in this DNA, okay? We are not having things passed from our parents, because every cell in our body is being renewed every couple of months, which means what? You have new cells in your body. Your DNA is being renewed all the time. And ideas are live because they're built within your physical body and the molecular structure of your body through pictures. Your whole body is the brain, the nervous system. You're a molecular structure. Every idea you hold in the mind imprints itself in certain parts of your body. They're alive, and they're going to stay alive as long as you focus on them. And as you focus on them, that's the price you need to pay. That's the only price you have to pay. Focus. Everything has been paid. Come and buy milk and honey without money. Go into the imagination, into the potter's house, and see yourself with the very thing. Stay focused on it. Continue this visualization every single day, this same process every single day. That's the price you need to pay. And put yourself into the place of receiving. Every time you do this process, mind, image, and speech, what you're saying is, I'm conditioning myself to receive. That's why we must be in a state of gratitude. And we do gratitude every single morning, right? And so I'm grateful for what I have, but it's not serving me anymore. Thus, I am going to be grateful and right. I am grateful for having this. You're talking of the future. Because I am, or I have, it's that higher version of you. That's why you need to visualize, because you keep putting yourself there. And where you put yourself, you speak from. To live from, you must speak from. Okay? So it's 25 minutes in the video. Thank you for watching it. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to have a detailed plan, how to set up goals, you can always reach out to me, or you can come within the group and I can coach you through the program, or if you want one-on-one coaching, I do have my business. As a business consultant, I also speak with entrepreneurs and online business owners, and that is where I have a separate program where I actually take anyone that has a goal, and if you find that you just want to get to work and you just want to have that quantum leap and you have a business, then I do have a business program where I show you how to have these quantum leaps in business. So either way, either you focus on the Manifest Without Money program, which is a monthly membership, and you're learning about this systematically, and you also have me here on YouTube, and you also have me on Facebook, or you decide to come into the business as a business owner, or you want to start a business, then we can talk about that program. Okay? So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you. With much gratitude, this is Lumi. Bye now.